Hello guys, once again, today we're gonna start the first part of grammar revision. I want you to concentrate with me. I want you to focus why did I choose this answer, in what basis did I choose the answer. It's okay, try to concentrate with me. The first one, question number one, choose the correct one to complete each sentence. We're having number one, I think it's going to snow on Monday. So the answer guide is gonna be it's the first one. Why? Because if you remember the contraction, okay, the contraction of it will be it's, right? So I need a subject and verb because here I'm describing the weather. Number two, there or they're happy to see me. Which one is contraction here, guys? Yes, there, the first one, because the second one is possessive and I need to start any sentence with the subject and verb. So it's gonna be there, they are, the abbreviation of it or the contraction of it is, yes, right, great, there, the first one. Three, can you tell me if she or she's your friend or relative? As you can see, guys, here it's gonna be she's, the second one, because here I'm talking about a fact. Yes, right, I need to know some facts about your friend or relative. Can you tell me some information about your friend or relative? So it's gonna be here, she's your friend or relative. I need to know some information about her. Number four, I believe you're or you found. Of course it's gonna be you've. Why? Because found is past participle, right? And you've, this is a contraction of you have, and have must be followed by past participle. Number five, I don't, there is a mistake here, guys. I can cancel second one and write isn't. Okay, don't forget to cancel the second one and write isn't, guys. You know, I don't, it's gonna be, yes, I don't, the first one, because I takes don't. Yes, right, great. If you wanna, okay, write instead of the second one doesn't, it's okay, no problem. And we know, guys, that I takes don't. Question number two, choose the correct one to complete each sentence. Number one, the whistle did not please him any or no more. If you remember, guys, that we took a grammar lesson which is named after contractions and negatives. We cannot use the general rule that we cannot use two negative words as the same sentence. For example, the whistle did not. This is the first contraction word. Did not, didn't, right? So I need to choose the positive one. No, I cannot choose no, the second one. Why? Because it's a negative word. So I need a positive word. It's gonna be any. Do you understand? Because did not and no, these are two negative words. It's wrong if you remember, guys, that I said before that we cannot use two negative words in the same sentence. That's why I'm gonna choose any. Number two, I don't think she was never or ever afraid of him. So it's gonna be ever. Yes, why? Because don't, it's a negative word, so I need to choose the other word is gonna be positive. So it will be ever. Number three, she tried to speak, but anything came out. We're having here a conjunction word which expresses contradiction, but, right? So the first verb here, tried, it's positive. So I need to choose negative word, it's gonna be nothing. Number four, you've, anybody or always taking care of us. Here in this sentence, I'm gonna choose always. Why? Because here we choose always according to the meaning here. Can I say you've anybody taking care of us? No, but I can say you've always taken care of us. Number five, you shouldn't change your goals simply because they don't fit. Don't fit, it's a negative word, don't, into someone, no one else's plan, so I need to choose a positive word, it's gonna be someone. Adjectives and articles, we took them before, and we said that adjective, guys, is just a word that describes a noun or pronoun, and we tackled before with the articles, and we're having definite articles, and indefinite articles a or n. Write the articles a or n or the to complete each sentence. Number one, we're having here, look at spaceman over there, he's funny. Look at spaceman over there, he's funny. So I'm gonna choose that. Why? Because here we use that once we're talking about a specific person, specific place, specific animal. So here I'm talking about a specific person, a specific man who is standing over there, and I described him by using he's funny. So I have to choose that. Number two, my mother is a space secretary. Yes, right. So it's gonna be, yes, secretary. So it's gonna be a secretary. Number three, we love the space jam my grandmother makes. So I'm describing here, guys, yeah, the jam that my grandmother makes every summer. Got it? Not any jam. So we have to choose that. Okay, the jam that was made by my grandmother. Number four, Dave has got an email address. Yes, right. Dave has got space email address. Email address is a singular noun and it starts with the email. The word email starts with a vowel. That's why we choose here an email address. Number five, Jordan is a space country. It's just a country. A country. In space Middle East, so the word Middle East, guys, should be preceded by that. The Middle East. Question number two, underline the adjective in each sentence and write what kind, how many, or which one. I said before, guys, that simply if you want to understand this lesson, okay, so some adjectives tell us about the number. It's okay, many, a lot of, or any number. And some adjectives tells us about which one. Okay, if we're gonna choose between two persons, two things by using, or we are gonna refer to something or two person by using this or that or these or those. Okay, so we have to choose which one. Any other adjective, guys, like beautiful, like comfortable, like exciting, like wonderful, so these adjectives tell us about what kind or the quality of something. So the first one, the beautiful flowers have a smell. As you can see, guys, here that the adjective here in this sentence is gonna be beautiful, and it tells us what kind. Number two, I want many students to complete the work. So the adjective here is many and tells us how many, because many refers to a number. Number three, I met a homeless person in NY. So where the adjective homeless, okay, describes person and it tells us what kind. Number four, this shop is working. So these guys, this or that or these or those guys tell us about which one. Okay, and number five, Mary has a collection of expensive dolls. So the adjective here is expensive and it tells us what kind. Let us go, okay, for some demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, and those. Question number one, choose the word in the bracket that completes each sentence correctly. Number one, these or those flowers over there are beautiful. Okay, if you want to answer this question, we're having here in the sentence there. There, guys, it refers to a place or something or a person that's far from us, right? Okay, and there is the opposite of here. Here, this word refers to something that's near from us. Okay? The second point is that we're going to decide which one should be chosen here according to the noun that's followed the demonstrative pronoun. Okay, so the noun here, if it's singular, we're going to choose this or that. And if it's plural, we're going to choose these or those. So here I'm going to choose those. Why? Because here he said there refers to something that's far from us. Okay? So the flowers here, over there, they are far. The flowers are far from us. That's why we have to choose those flowers. Number two, whose shoes are these? Of course, okay, blindly, because here these refers to, okay, shoes, and the word shoes is a plural noun. Number three, these or that are my friends. It's gonna be these, the first one. Why? Because I'm having here are, and these takes a plural verb. Number four, we have lived in this or these house for 20 years. Of course, it's gonna be this house. Well, because here house is a singular noun. That's why I choose this. Number five, and the last one, is this or that your brother standing there? Can you see, guys, here? There. The word there, I said before that it refers to something or a person or a place that's far from me. That's why here I'm gonna choose that. Question number two, complete sentences using this or that or these or those. Here, number one, space is Rebecca's house over there. There, guys, and we're having here only one house which belongs to Rebecca. That's why I'm gonna choose that. Number two, hello, this space is my friend Peter. I'm gonna choose this because here I refer here to my friend Peter. He's only one and he is near. So these are persons that I'm gonna introduce him to another one who is standing right now or at the present time. Number three, space breaks over there. There refers to something that's far, right? And I am having here breaks plural. That's why I choose those. Number four, are space your pencils here? Of course, it's gonna be the right answer. Yes, these, because I'm having here. The word here refers that the pencils are near from me. At the same time, pencils are plural. That's why I choose these. Number five, space photos here. The same with the previous one. Okay, it looks like exactly the previous sentence because here photos plural and here refers to that photos are near. That's why I'm gonna choose these. Okay, let's go for comparative and superlative adjectives, and we know that, guys, that comparative means to compare between one and one, superlative to compare between one and a group, as I said before. And don't forget that that the adjective that you are dealing with, if it's short or it's long, as I said before. Question number one, write the forms of adjectives in brackets that correctly complete the sentences. Number one, my house is the space, large one in our neighborhood. Here I make a comparison between my house and all the houses surround me or in my district. Got it? Between one and a group. And the adjective that I'm dealing with here, large, it's short, not long. That's why I'm gonna add est. But take care, guys, of a very important note here, guys, that large ends with e. That's why I have to add only st. So it's gonna be the largest. The largest. Okay, if you remember, like the tallest. The tallest. In this case, we're comparing between one and group. Number two, you play tennis, space good than I do. Yeah, take care of this sentence. Here's I make comparison between guys. Take care. You play tennis, space than I do. So I play tennis and you play tennis, but you play tennis better than I do. Better than I play. Okay, better than I play. Take care, because I said before that good and bad and far, they are irregular adjectives. Okay, so we cannot add er here to good. I cannot say gooder. Okay, there is nothing called gooder or goodest. Okay, that's why I'm gonna change good into better. Okay, number three, this is the space less expensive sweater in the store. That's why I'm gonna choose here least, because less, guys, this is another irregular adjective, and I'm making comparison here between one and group, between this sweater and all the sweaters in the store. Okay, that's why I'm gonna write least. Number 4, I ran pretty far yesterday, but I ran even space for today. For, guys, it's another irregular adjective. Okay, we talked it before, so it's, take care, a regular adjective. And take care, guys, here the kind of the comparison here is between one and one, between the running, okay, that I made it yesterday, and the running that I made it today. Okay, so yesterday is running and today is running. Okay, so I make comparison between one and one, so it's gonna be farther. Number 5, the rock flew space high than the mountain. Here is a comparison between one and one, rock and mountain. Okay, I have that then here in the sentence, so the right answer is gonna be higher. So I will add er. Question number 2, write the comparative and superlative form for each adjective. We're having some adjectives here. Adjective like good, unbelievable, little, delicious, far, bad, gentle. Okay, he asks me here to put these adjectives in comparative and superlative. As I said before, guys, here we're having to know that these adjectives, the type of the adjectives that I'm dealing with, we have to decide if it's short or if it's long. Good is short and it's a regular adjective, as I said before. That's why comparative it's gonna be better, and in superlative it's gonna be best. Okay, for example, Muhammad is better than me. Muhammad is the best one. Number 2, unbelievable. Comparative it's gonna be more unbelievable, and superlative it's gonna be most unbelievable. Why? Because unbelievable it's a long adjective. Little, guys, it's a regular adjective. That's why in comparative it's gonna be less, and in superlative it's gonna be least. Next one, delicious. It consists of more than one syllable. That's why it's a long adjective. In comparative it's gonna be more delicious, and in superlative it's gonna be most delicious. Far, I said it before. Far, it's gonna be farther, and it's gonna be farthest, and it's a irregular adjective. Bad, another irregular adjective. It's gonna be worse, and in superlative it's gonna be worst. I cannot say better. I cannot say baddest. It's wrong. Gentle, it's a long adjective because it consists of 2 syllable, guys. It's gonna be gen, tel, gen and tel. Okay, so it's gonna be more gentle, and superlative it's gonna be most gentle. Okay, thank you, guys, okay, for listening to me. Wishing you got all the points concerning the revision of grammar part. If you need, okay, to ask me about any questions, okay, I'm ready for your inquiries on my WhatsApp account. Thank you, guys. Okay, wishing you are in a good health.